So welcome to this quick episode of 2 Minute Tuesday, where I thought we would cover the different types of land that you can purchase in this area of Spain and what you can build on them. So welcome to episode 127 of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. So the reason that we're covering this is that there's a little confusion with some of our clients over what can be built, where, and in different areas of Spain. So we thought we'd just do a quick, an easy to digest video to explain the differences between the different land types that are available to you here. So firstly, there are 3 different types of land classifications here in Spain. So number 1, you have what's called urban land. Number 2, you have land called urbanizable land. And number 3, you have rustic land. So let's explain what each of those is in order. So the first one is obviously urban land. Now, urban land is the type of land that you will find that has connections to public networks, so utilities like water, sewage, electricity, things like that. And as you would expect, this land tends to be in cities, towns and villages. As well as land such as here in La Montañosa, which is right in the heart of the Hondon Valley, but it's still classed as being urban land, as it has mains water, electric, sewage, streetlights, etc. In general, you tend to find that these urban pieces of land tend to be smaller due to the added cost of land in urban areas, and the general rule of them is that you can build on a maximum of 25% of the land. So if you had a plot of, say, 600 square metres, then you can have a building with a footprint of 125 square metres. The next classification of land is urbanizable land. Now, again, as you would expect, this is land that is not currently classed as urban land, but it could be in the future. So that's called urbanizable land. This land tends to be on the periphery of, say, cities, towns and villages, and this is the land where they will naturally expand into, and that land will then become urban land. The final classification is rustic land, and basically this is everything else that isn't either urban or urbanizable. So this covers the countryside, and depending on which area you're going to choose to live or build a property in, there'll be restrictions that are specific to that area. So, for example, here in the Hondon Valley, we have a ruling that says you must have a minimum of 10,000 square metres, and you can build on a maximum of 2% or 200 square metres. Now, if you're a few kilometres down the valley and you cross the border into Murcia, you only need 5,000 square metres, and you can build 200 square metres on 2 floors, or 250 square metres if it's all on one level. Now, it's also worth noting that this could be changing, because in the Vega Baca, which is just 20 minutes from here over the mountains towards the coast, they now have a requirement that you must have 20,000 square metres minimum in order to build a new property. So it's worth thinking about. There's also a small subsection of rustic land called protected rustic land. And this is land where there is either zero construction or incredibly stringent rules regarding on what is and what isn't allowed. So that's it, basically. There are 3 classifications of land: urban, urbanizable and rustic. A fast, very easy to digest video today, hopefully interesting and informative at the same time. Now, as always, we really do strongly suggest that you check all of the information when you're looking at either buying land or building property with your lawyers prior to making the decision on what to do when you are buying this land or building. As usual, our details should be on the screen at the moment, so if you have any questions or queries, please feel free to drop me a line. If it's about buying property, selling property, if you're looking to sell or you need more information on any specific property, then please let me know, and we're more than happy to answer any of your questions. Back next week with a new episode. Not next week, a couple of weeks actually. But until then, adios, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Until then, bye-bye.